Hi, Mr. Budweiser. My name is Dr. Brewster. I'm going to be your physical therapist today.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. You can call me Maddie. What should I call you?
Just Jimmy is fine.
Jimmy? Okay. Jimmy, I have a referral from your primary care provider, Dr. Brown, for right knee pain. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay, sounds good. And how old are you, Jimmy?
I am 38.
38?
I am too old.
And I'm just going to be taking some notes here just to remember your case. Is that okay?
No problem at all.
All right, thank you. So before we start talking about your pain, I have just a few questions to get to know you, break the ice.
Sure.
Cool. So what do you do for a living?
So I am actually a backhoe operator.
Okay. And what is a backhoe operator?
So how do I describe this? You know when you're driving along the road and you see those giant construction cars to your left or your right?
Sure.
Yeah, so I actually operate one of those. I recently was contracted to create some parks. And so, yep, I just drive those around and move dirt and stuff.
Okay. Sounds good. So can you take me through what a typical day looks like at your work?
Yeah, sure. To be honest, there's not anything that's too different. Most of the time when I get into the backhoe, I'm there for the whole day. I'll be sitting in that truck for a while.
Okay. How many hours is that normally that you're sitting?
Well, I work about 50 hours a week, so I'd say it's close to 6 to 7 hours.
Okay. And how long have you been a backhoe operator?
I've been a backhoe operator for about 4 years.
Okay. Are you currently working?
No, this pain actually makes it pretty bad. So ever since the injury, I just haven't been able to get back there.
Okay. Well, that must be really hard. Hopefully we can get you better soon.
Thank you.
So have you ever been to physical therapy before?
No, this is actually my first time going to physical therapy, but I think that if I just kind of exercise it, move it, do some pretty tough stuff to it, it should get better.
Okay, well, we'll definitely take a look at your knee and see
Okay.
if we can get you some exercises, but we'll have to see after the exam.
Sure.
Awesome. Okay, so what do you like to do in your free time, Jimmy?
My free time, let's see. Most of the time on the weekends, I'll just have some friends over. We just grab a couple of drinks, watch football. That's about it.
Okay, what team do you like?
I am a Texans fan.
Me too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, definitely that there's a fellow Texan fan here, definitely. So other than football, are there other things that you like to do, maybe in the community?
In the community, no. Usually don't really do anything in the community.
Okay. And what do you like to do for exercise?
For exercise, most of the time, let's see, about 3 months ago, I went to the store, got some weights, and I just brought them to my garage, and I'll just do some weightlifting in my garage from time to time. Not too often, I'd say about 2 to 3 times a week.
Okay, awesome. Are you weightlifting now?
Oh no, ever since this knee pain, I've just haven't been able to get back to it, so.
I'm sorry to hear that. Have you maybe thought of some alternatives to weightlifting for exercise?
Well, yeah, now that you mention it, I mean, I've thought about swimming before. I've actually gone to the pool once. I really liked it, but yeah.
Okay, that's good. Do you have a pool nearby?
Yeah, there's a pool that's actually behind my house. It's a community pool, so I've been able to go there.
That's great. So it sounds like you really enjoy swimming.
Yeah, I've just been really busy, though, so I haven't really gotten around to it.
Yeah, definitely. Is there maybe any free time that you have during the day that you could dedicate to swimming?
I suppose. I usually am a little bit more flexible in the morning, so I could probably wake up 30 minutes earlier a day to just start swimming. It's probably a good idea.
Yeah, that's a really good plan, Jimmy.
Yeah.
It sounds like you're really busy, but you enjoy it. But you do have some free time in the morning. That's really great. Okay, so let's talk about what brought you into physical therapy today.
Sure.
So from the referral, I see that you have right knee pain. Could you maybe show me where that pain is exactly?
Of course. So I wouldn't say it's directly on the knee. It's definitely closer to the right side of my knee. But most of the time, it's just in this area. I can kind of just point to it.
Okay. Could you maybe describe what your pain feels like?
Yeah, it's sharp and deep, and sometimes it's throbbing. That's actually when it really gets to me.
Okay, so sharp, deep, and throbbing, correct?
That's correct. Yes.
Okay. On a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being no pain at all, 10 being the worst pain you've ever felt in your life. At your current moment, where is your pain?
Right now, I'd say my pain is about a 2.
A 2? Okay, and at its worst, where does your right knee pain fall on that scale?
Ooh, at the worst, well, I'd say probably about a 4.
4. And at its best, where does your right knee pain feel on that scale?
Definitely a 0. Sometimes it doesn't hurt at all, so
A 0?
that's nice.
No pain?
Yep.
Okay, that's great. Is there any numbness or tingling?
Numbness or tingling? No, not usually.
Okay. Is there any other pain other than your right knee?
No, most of the time, I just right on the knee.
Right on the knee? Okay. Any pain in your calf?
No.
In your thigh or upper leg at all?
Nope.
No? Okay. All right. So tell me about what brings on your pain.
Let's see here. So usually when I'm going up and down the stairs, it just gets really bad. That makes it pretty rough.
Okay. And how many stairs do you go up for it to bring on the pain?
Not too many actually. I'd say about 4 to 5 stairs, and then my right knee is just telling me gotta stop.
Okay. And how about going down? How many steps?
About the same thing. Maybe a little more. 5 to 6.
5 to 6. Okay. So when you are going up those 4 to 5 steps, and once you hit the 5th one, are you done? No more steps?
Yeah, most of the time my knee pain is just like it's throbbing that I just can't do it.
Sure.
I have to stop.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. About how long does it take for the pain to go away after you've climbed those 5 steps?
I would say not too long, probably about 2 minutes, 1 to 2 minutes.
1 to 2 minutes? Okay. And when you go down the 4 to 5 steps, are you tapped out then, or could you possibly go a few more?
It's about the same.
The same?
I'd say about the same as going up.
Okay. And how long does it take to get better after you've gone down those 5
Yeah,
steps?
about the same, 1 to 2 minutes.
1 to 2 minutes. Okay. So tell me about what helps your pain. What makes you feel better?
Yeah, so most of the time when I am resting, that helps the pain. I usually don't have any pain when I'm resting. Other than that, I'll probably put like a pillow or something under it just to kind of keep it up. That also helps.
Great. Okay. So I've kind of drawn your pain here on this figure of a human. Is this
Okay.
Is this where you think your pain is?
Yeah, for the most part, probably just a little bit to the right more.
A little bit to the right more?
Yeah,
Okay, how is that?
that's good.
Perfect. Thank you for that. Okay. So how does your knee pain feel in the morning, specifically on your right?
In the mornings, I'd say in the morning, most of the time it doesn't hurt.
Okay. And how does your right knee pain feel in the afternoon?
Now in the afternoon, that's different. When I'm walking or climbing, it'll start to kind of get me there. So
Okay.
it hurts a little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. And how does your right knee pain feel in the evening?
So I guess in the beginning it'll hurt, but then after I kind of just rest for a bit, it'll go away.
Okay. So, does your pain ever aggravate you at night or keep you up?
No, actually, I've been able to sleep about just the same. This pain doesn't really do anything to me at the night.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so we're going to go over that personal history form you filled out at the front desk.
Okay.
So I see from this section that you checked yes for your personal trauma. Could you maybe elaborate on that?
Yeah, so, this was a while back. I'd say it was when I was 17. I was involved in a football accident, and I actually fractured my right collarbone.
Your right collarbone. Did you have
Yes.
surgery for this?
Nope, no surgery. Doctor said it would be okay by itself.
Nice. Are you still having symptoms or problems from your collarbone?
Ever since then, no, not really. It
Okay.
hasn't bothered me since then.
Okay, so on this form, it also says that you use alcohol. Can you elaborate on that as well?
Yeah, it was about the same, like I said before, just when I'm with my buddies, we'll drink over the weekends. I'd say probably about 2 to 3 beers a week.
A week? Okay, thank you. And do you smoke?
No.
Okay. And I see that you checked no for all of the family history questions. Is that correct?
Yep, that is correct.
Okay. Is there anything else that you'd like to add to this form? Something it may have missed?
I don't think so. That should be everything.
Okay. Thank you So what do you think caused your knee pain?
So let's see. It was actually I mean, I should tell you, I actually herd goats in my spare time. So there's one goat. His name is Billy Bob. Super nice goat. It's just super tame. But I guess that day he was just in a bad mood, or I did something to make him mad because he just actually rammed into my knee. He just charged at it, just went straight on, kind of at an angle like this into my knee. And I mean, that impact, I felt it right after he hit me. That was right then. I was like, oh, this is it's gonna hurt. So
Yeah. So it hit at this angle that you're showing me right now.
yeah, it wasn't straight on like this, but he just kind of came at me at an angle on this side right here.
Okay. And was his head directly at your knee, above or below?
I'd say it was probably just dead center.
Dead right on your
I mean,
knee?
any lower and his horns would have gotten me. That would have been bad. So
Yeah. Okay. Has this ever happened before?
no, Billy Bob is real tame. So something was going on that day.
Yeah, I understand. So when you went to your PCP, did they have any imaging due? Maybe an MRI or an X-ray?
Yeah, my doctor had a couple of X-rays done for me, but he said that there was nothing wrong. There's no fractures or anything like that. So.
Okay. Negative for fractures. Sounds good. Okay. So in the last 2 weeks, what have you done to alleviate your pain?
Let's see. Yeah, it's probably about the same. I've just kind of rested it, propped it up. I mean, I've gone to the store and gotten some medicine, but it was just stuff that I grabbed off the shelves. And initially, I was putting ice on it and also taking the medicine, but I would say about a week ago, my knee stopped swelling, so I stopped. I just didn't. I just stopped taking the medicine and stopped putting ice on it.
Okay. And what was the medicine that you were taking?
It was Motrin.
Motrin. Okay. And you stopped that a week ago?
That is correct.
Are you taking any other medicine for your pain right now?
No, I'm not.
No. Okay. So, before your injury, how did your knee feel?
Oh, it was perfect. There was nothing wrong with it.
Good. Were you able to walk up and down stairs easily?
Yeah, it really was just after the injury that I can't go up and down stairs.
Sure. So we've talked about stairs a few times. Do you have any stairs in your house?
Yeah, I mean, I live in a trailer home, so it's one story, but there's 5 steps that I have to walk up to get there, so that's pretty tough. There's sometimes I have to use the handrails actually to go up the stairs.
Use the handrails? Okay.
Yes.
And do you use any assistive devices? Maybe a walker or crutches or a cane?
Not at all.
None? Okay. So thank you so much for telling me all about this.
Sure.
So before we start going with the physical therapy, let's set some goals.
Okay.
So what goals do you personally have for physical therapy?
Oh, let's see. To be honest, I really just want to go back to work. Yeah, climbing up stairs and getting up my backhoe is it's so bad. So I guess I really want the pain to go away. So if those things would be fixed, it'd be really great.
Yeah, so pain and work.
Yes.
We want to get you back to work and get your pain down.
Yes.
Okay, we can work on that. So I will be giving you some exercises to do at home.
Okay.
So how would you like me to convey this information to you? Do you want me to demonstrate or send home a pamphlet or exercise pictures?
I think actually demonstration works. I learned best when I see things. So I mean that or their sheets, those work too.
Sure, we can definitely do both of those. Great. All right, let's move on to the next part of the interview.
Thank you.